welcome to another video where I'm going to talk about investing, and this time I'm going to be talking about the 5 Gs. The 5 Gs represent the top 5 investments for shaky economic times or during economic uncertainties. So the first one that we're going to talk about is gold. The reason why gold is a good, I'm using my phone as my lighting, guys, so yes, it's kind of dark here, so without my light from my phone, it's like, okay. Anyway, so gold, the reason why gold is a good investment during shaky economic times is because gold goes up when fiat currency comes down, because the currency in most other countries get printed, but gold is a form of currency that cannot be printed. So as they're printing out more of the currencies in most other countries, that devalues the money, but gold cannot be reprinted, therefore it cannot be devalued. The second investment, the second G would be grub or food, and something else that we can put under that one would be like general utilities or things that we use every day, like food, water, things like that you need every day. So food and water, those are investments that those are two good things to invest in no matter what, because we shall always need food, and no matter what, no matter the economic times, good or bad. And actually during like shaky economic times, people tend to want to load up on food, so people buy foods that last a long time that they can keep. When people get scared and shaky, people start to load up on things like, I don't know, beans, rice, things like that. The third G would be natural gas. It stands for gas. Natural gas. That's because that's similar to food, because you need gas. It's a form of energy that we use to heat up our houses during the winter. We use it also in cars and in factories. So that is definitely something that we can't do without. The third one, according to, actually, I have to say I got these G's from Robert Kiyosaki. So these are not totally my ideas. I got these ideas from Robert Kiyosaki. So the fourth one is real estate or ground. He called it ground. Well, during like shaky economic times, it just so happens that I think, okay, I can't really explain real estate, but I guess like the government pumps up the prices of houses, so people tend to want to buy houses or something like that. I think that's why real estate is a good investment. And also, I think it's because the price of houses get pumped up during shaky economic times. Like everybody starts to run into buying houses, and they start to pump the prices of houses up, and then the next thing you know, it's in a bubble. So yeah, so I think that's why real estate, I think that's why I'm sorry, I can't really explain the one for real estate why it's a good investment. It could also be due to the fact that it could yield like a cash flow kind of a thing, I would think. And then the last one that I can explain this one well is guns. Okay, the last G is guns. So that is pretty self-explanatory, especially in America, where it's like gun is like, what is it, the Second Amendment right, or the first one? I don't know. But guns is like people's rights here. So when times are getting shaky, people tend to want to hold on to their guns and actually buy more guns. And the more that the government tries to put restrictions on buying guns, is the more that people want to buy guns before things change, or people are scared that there'll be a change and they're gonna take all their guns, so they start to accumulate more guns. And also people buy guns in case, I guess, somebody wants to come and steal their gold or whatever, or attack their family, things like that. Well, so I'm gonna go over the 5 Gs. The first one is gold, the next one is grub or food and water, and the next one is natural gas. The fourth one is ground or real estate, and the last one is guns. So according to Robert Kiyosaki, those are the five main or the 5 top investments for shaky economic times, and I happen to think that right now in 2016 is a good time to look at, to reallocate your investments into more things like this. You want to have more gold, more food, more gas, real estate, and guns in your portfolio in your investments. So yeah. All right. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something, and make sure you like and subscribe and share it. Thank you. Bye.